Hi, my name is Jennifer Stettler, and today's presentation is on medication safety. You know that old saying, when kids are too quiet, they must be up to no good? Well, in most cases, that's most certainly true. Children can get into so many things in such a short amount of time, and the thing is, they just don't quite understand what medicine really is. According to Safe Kids Worldwide, children are curious by nature, and it makes sense that they would be even more curious when it comes to medicine. Many medications look and taste just like candy. I personally have dealt with my toddler accidentally taking medication. Thankfully, it was just melatonin, which is a natural sleep aid, but it was still a very scary situation. Today, I will give you tips on how to properly store your medications, how to keep your children safe from them, and how to use them effectively. Let's start off with medication safety. Many people don't put a lot of thought into the several factors of medication safety, so the professionals over at Tylenol have specified 10 ways to keep your children safe from medication. First and foremost, keep your medication in a locked cabinet. This is the safest place for them to be. Second, use child-resistant caps. But do not rely on the packaging alone, because child-resistant does not imply child-proof. Furthermore, always keep your medicine in the original container to avoid medication errors. Always replace the lids after use and put them back in the original storage place. If you or a family member must keep medication on them at all times, be mindful of where purses and bags are being left so children cannot find them. And last but not least, never refer to medicine as candy. This is a very dangerous tactic to get children to take medicine. Now on to the effectiveness of your medication. The effectiveness of your medication is a very important safety factor. The FDA urges consumers to never take medication that is past the date. They may not be as potent or as effective anymore. So make sure to thoroughly check your medications on a regular basis. Additionally, Medline Plus encourages everyone to dispose of any medications properly and changes in appearance or odor, even if it is not expired. If your medication is left out in the open, there may be consequences. According to the CDC, over 70,000 ER visits result from unintentional overdoses of children under the age of 18. Children are just too vulnerable to this, and that is why the CDC and the Protect Initiative have teamed up to prevent as many of these as they possibly can. If you or anyone you know have unintentionally ingested any medication, call Poison Control at 1-800-222-1222. Now that I've explained a little bit about medication safety, let's explore the concept of how and where to store your medication. Improper storage can lead to several problems, and that's why there are guidelines set up to help us. The first place that most of us think to put our medicine would be in the bathroom, right? Well, unfortunately, that's where many people actually do keep their medicine, and it's the worst place for them to be. Bathrooms are often hot and humid, which can alter the chemistry of our medication and change how it works. This can be very dangerous. The best place to keep your medicine is in a cool, dry place. It's actually very easy to educate yourself on medication storage. It's as easy as looking on the label on your medication bottle. The CHPA Educational Foundation's goal is to provide help for family so that they may safely and effectively use over-the-counter medications. They encourage consumers to store their medications at room temperature, which is about 66 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit. If you're taking prescription medications, make sure to pay attention to the label on the bottle or the pamphlet that your pharmacist has provided for you. It is very important that you pay attention so that you know if your medication needs to be refrigerated at a specific temperature as well. Now you have learned how to properly store your medicine and how to keep your children safe. Just remember, the most important thing is to keep your medicine out of reach of children. Medicine should be in a locked cabinet in a cool, dry place, and you should monitor your medications regularly. And lastly, never consume any medication that is out of date. The next time you come into contact with your medications, use these tools that I've mentioned to keep you and your loved ones safe. Thank you.